Hello KFC SuperCoaches, let's talk cheapies. These are the single most important players in your team because they make you money for your side, which allows you to upgrade elsewhere. You'll probably need about 10 to 12 to start the season. So essentially you're looking at about half your team, which again highlights just how important these players are. Right, let's do a case study. Stefano Utoikamanu was one of the best cheapies last year. Started at 186k, which is basically base price. By round 6, he was up to 367k. So he's made about 180k. Obviously, he was a great cheapie. You could cash him in at this point, but how do you realize this money? How do you actually get that money in your pocket? I'm going to tell you in 3 easy steps. The first way to do that is to cash in your cheapie for another cheapie. So in this case, you've got Stefano at 367k. You cash him in for another cheapie at about the 180k mark, and you've made about $180,000, and you can use that money to upgrade elsewhere. The second way is to upgrade your fattened cheapie to a keeper. So for example, Stefano in round 6 at 367k, you could go up to Payne Haas at just over the 600k mark. It doesn't cost you that much to upgrade from a cheapie who you bought for basically nothing, bottom dollar, right up to a keeper like Payne Haas, who is obviously one of the best players in Supercoach and one of the most popular players for the 2022 season. Then of course the other way to go about it is that you don't actually sell your cheapie at all, and this is very, very rare, but sometimes your gun cheapies actually turn into keepers. And this actually happened with Stefano last year, where you bought him for bottom dollar and ended the season. He got a starting spot in round 16 and solidified that for the rest of the year, averaged 66 from that point, which in the front row position is absolutely elite. So it's rare, but it does happen where you'll keep a cheapie for the entire season. In terms of cheapies to look out for this season, number 1 on the list is Joseph Suwali, who's a really good youngster coming through, set for a wing spot at the Roosters. Then you've got Lachlan Ilias at the Rabbitohs. He's set to start in Adam Reynolds' vacated halfback spot, so he's a really good purchase. And then of course you have Will Penisini, who was really good in the finals for the Eels. Thankfully, those finals matches don't count towards his Supercoach price, so he's really cheap to start the season, and I think he's an absolute must-have, given that he will get the centre spot there at the Eels.